So last month, my dad read some self-help book about the power of positive self-talk, and now he's decided it's healthiest to refer to himself in the third person at all times. It started small, like, instead of asking for the salt, he'd say, "Dad would like the salt, please," which was weird, but we figured he'd get over it. My sister, being the little chaos gremlin she is, started responding in kind, "Daughter thinks Dad should get his own salt." This went on for a week, and honestly, we all thought it was kind of funny. Family dinners sounded like a badly scripted sitcom, but at least it kept things interesting. But then Dad got ambitious. Last Sunday, he hosted his annual barbecue, and invited all our neighbors for his famous potato salad, which is really just potatoes and mayonnaise, but that's beside the point. When it came time to eat, he stood up, cleared his throat, and announced to the whole backyard, "Dad thinks Dad deserves the lion's share of the potatoes." Everyone laughed, thinking he was joking, but then he started narrating his every move. "Dad is now scooping the salad. Dad appreciates your attention. Dad is enjoying the crispness of the celery." The neighbors looked mildly alarmed, but no one wanted to say anything, probably because Dad was already 3 helpings deep. The real chaos started when my Uncle Dave tried to join in. "Uncle Dave thinks Uncle Dave could use another beer," he declared, to which my dad responded, "Dad thinks Uncle Dave should pace himself." Soon, everyone was speaking in the third person. "Mom needs more napkins. Cousin Brian regrets sitting by the wasps." It was like a family reunion written by Dr. Seuss on a caffeine bender. Even the dog got in on it, barking while my sister translated, "Dog thinks dog deserves a hot dog." The whole event devolved into third-person madness, with every conversation sounding like a rejected script from Friends. By dessert, things had reached peak absurdity. My dad, surveying the potato salad carnage, stood up and raised his fork like a scepter. "Dad thinks this family is a little weird, but Dad wouldn't have it any other way." My mom, not missing a beat, grinned and said, "Mom thinks Dad's going to be doing the dishes." And that's the story of how my dad's self-help phase turned our barbecue into a full-on identity crisis, because apparently, the only thing Dad loves more than potatoes is Dad.